Cancer, welcome your monthly reading for the month of December. So yeah, I guess we can get started. Okay, so let's see. December for Cancer. What things will be happening? Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. Let's see. Some more clarification on that one. December for Cancer. December for Cancer. December for Cancer. December for Cancer. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay, I kind of see like giving up on something, okay? I kind of feel like you lost your kind of faith in something, I would say, or you just like don't trying, okay? You're don't trying for something, but I kind of get the vibe like that's because something is just not worth your time, you know? And you kind of like realize that like you were trying maybe so hard to make something work, but it just doesn't work at the end, you know? Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, it just seems like it was making you kind of crazy, you know? Kind of insane. I kind of feel like it was something toxic that you know was no longer working for you. But I also feel like kind of leaving this is kind of also making you crazy. I don't know if that makes sense, you know? Like, it just... I feel kind of like you will be really anxious about this decision of leaving, but you will leave either way. You're definitely tired of... Wow, Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, Cancer. There is a disappointment, okay? Like, you were trying so hard to make something work, but now you just like done it. I can imagine how hard it must be for you to kind of leave this thing. And it's making you really like mentally unstable, you know? I kind of see like at night kind of like thinking like, oh god, did I make the right decision? Like, what did I do? Okay. And it feels so like, oh god, I don't like this energy. It's like you feel so disappointed and kind of like hopeless about something, but deep inside you kind of knew it was like a good decision because it just wasn't working, okay? You decided to give up on that. Yeah, Five of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah, it's just like this deep feeling of loss, you know? Like really being in kind of like in misery and just like going crazy, like over emotional, okay? Like you be very over emotional, like overreacting this. Out of kind of like negativity and like giving up on something that was probably toxic, maybe. Yeah, I kind of can imagine how hard it must be for you to kind of leave this, like really. Wow, okay. Let's get some in-depth information on that. Definitely losing faith in something, maybe even in yourself, okay? It kind of like feels like your world is kind of falling apart, you know, because of this. But I kind of get a feeling like it was you. It was okay. I thought the card flipped. I kind of get a feeling it was you who was leaving, but not necessary now. I kind of get a feeling maybe it was someone who left this connection. I don't know why. I kind of get the vibes of someone leaving someone. I don't kind of get the vibes of situation exactly, but maybe a person, like friendship, relationship, whatever it might be. Just some kind of connection ending, you know, not necessary of course, but I get the feeling for most of you it might be about the person but it definitely can be a situation. You have a Tower. It is just falling apart, okay? It's this critical moment when everything is just falling apart and you're going crazy and everything is, you're just like super sad about this loss and kind of losing yourself. Yeah, not the nicest energy, but you know, there are ups and downs in life. 9 of Swords reversed. Oh, okay. So I kind of get a feeling like in some way, I still kind of get a feeling it was you who left, but it might not be the case. But either way, I feel like it kind of brought you like, you felt kind of relieved doing that, but at the same time still not, and that is what making you crazy. The decision by itself is making you crazy, because you don't know if you did the right decision, okay? Because maybe you lose faith, you know, because of that decision, you know? But on the other hand, this thing that is happening, this kind of breakdown you have, or that is happening physically in your life, is you feel kind of relieved that this is happening. Maybe it's about some toxic kind of relationship or toxic situation for you, or just something that maybe wasn't serving you good after all, you know? And I kind of get like either way, you kind of leaving it, or this someone, this situation leaving you, is still kind of like relieving, okay? So as I said, it might be you leaving, or it might be the situation leaving, you know, you, but or this person. But either way, it will bring you like this, out of this sadness, but also relief in some way. Okay, but let's see. December for Cancer. December for Cancer. Wow. December for Cancer. We have the Hermit and the 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you just need your time, okay? You just need to isolate yourself for a while. That's what you feel. It may not be the best for you, but that's what you will be doing, okay? You will feel like you want to like hide away and scream. You know, you feel like, I feel this feeling of kind of like rejection, you know, like having to sit in the shadows, having to kind of be in this sadness and heartbreak probably for a while. Not necessarily heartbreak, but this loss, you know, this loss of someone. But either way, this thing was really overwhelming, and I think like you were just on the edge, and that's why you had to leave. If that was you who was leaving, you know, but you just had to do this because you were just at the edge. And I feel like now you have to like rest, okay? You have to like rest, probably emotionally mostly, you know, like mentally from something. You just need, like, you're just like desperately need this break, okay? Like mentally, physically, whatever, really, because you were really on the edge. But at the same time, I kind of feel like leaving this thing sounds overwhelming for you when it comes to emotions, because you feel like this hopelessness and this loss and this your emotions are just like controlling you, and you get this anxiety, you know? It's just really scary energy I get. Okay, let's get one more for December. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so those cards are basically telling me the same thing, like something not coming as it should, something not working out, something that you maybe had your hopes up about, but it didn't, no, it just didn't come out that way. It completely didn't, okay? It's probably on the delay, or probably didn't happen at all, and you just feel so disappointed, okay? Because I kind of get a feeling like you were really expecting something from it. That's why you're so disappointed, you know, or maybe you feel like this big sense of loss or this anxiety and all of that, because you were expecting more. You were expecting maybe too much even from this connection or this situation or this thing, you know. That's why you feel so disappointed right now, because in your imagination you were experiencing maybe like a few times like more, you know, and that's why it's so hard for you to kind of accept this, because you were expecting so much from it, you know, but it doesn't go anywhere, you know. It just, I kind of feel like you were expecting something big from it, but it just completely didn't end that way, you know. That's why you feel so kind of like overwhelmed emotionally, because you were expecting something different, you know. But it might be that it was just your imagination, and that's why you are now hurting because of your imagination, because of your expectations. Either way, yeah, it doesn't go anywhere, you know. It just ends, or it's on a big delay, or it's just a big misunderstanding of what it is. Yeah, basically those cards are telling me like, it's not going anywhere, this thing. That's why you had to end it. That's why you don't feel like putting in the energy anymore. Okay, you just lost hope in it, and you're just like, okay, I'm done. I tried. Either way, let's get maybe some keyword. Let's get some keyword for December for Cancer. Why those cards keep falling out? And we have the gentleness. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling like you're just done, okay? You're just done with being forcible, like, how to say this? Like, you're just done going easy on stuff, you know? Like, if there's something that is not okay, if there's something that is not going the way it should, if there's something that is toxic, probably for some of you, no, okay? You just embrace this kind of like top version of yourself, and you're just like, okay, no, I'm done here, okay? Because I kind of get feeling like you were putting your heart into something or someone, and it's just, it's not working, okay? It's not working, and this time you have to be gentle with yourself, not with that situation or person, and you have to say like, stop, okay? That is where it is ending, okay? I'm not going anywhere further, you know? And I feel like it's the time where you have to be gentle with yourself, okay? So remember about this, because I really see like you going hard on yourself, like really over the line, okay? Especially with like worrying. I kind of get the feeling like some of you might be feeling guilty about something, you know? Like, not such a good thing to do, okay? And I feel like you'll be really isolating yourself, you know? And this guilt and isolation will take you to the dark places, okay? So no, better don't do it, okay? Be gentle with yourself, okay? Okay, let's see some general energy. Okay, thanks a lot. Let's see some general energy for the November. For the December for Cancer. What's the general energy for December for Cancer? December for Cancer. What's the overall energy, main energy? And we have the Wisdom. Yeah, I kind of get like you'll be finally listening to your logic, not to your feelings, you know? And I feel like it would really help you like take control, you know? But just after this wisdom will kind of come to you, this kind of logic will start speaking, and once you'll do this, then you'll get out of the zone and let your feelings control you again, the way that you'll be really like, not healthy for yourself, I would say, you know, some of you, you know, because this isolation and maybe this guilt or whatever will make you go like, or this anxiety, you know. So it's better that you keep yourself grounded after that too, you know, when you keep thinking straight, you know. Okay, let's get some kind of spiritual view on that, maybe. December for Cancer. Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, and we have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, as I said, this is what I said, grounding, okay? You need to ground yourself, you need to think, you need to ground yourself, you have to stand still, that's what you have to do. Not go crazy, okay? Because I see you like going crazy over this thing. It might be also that you'll be going, that thing by itself was making you crazy, and I kind of get a feeling like leaving was the best decision you could make, okay? But yeah, definitely a lot of grounding is needed in the month of December for you. Okay, that's cool. Then we have another card that fell off. Wait a minute. Okay, and and we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. Okay, so it's the switch of perspective, of course. I kind of get a feeling like you will see the world in the different colors after you will kind of leave this, okay? But what colors will it be? I can't say, it depends on you, okay? Some of you might get really depressive, really like anxiety focused, you know, and some of you might really like feel super relieved, okay? So it really depends. But either way, it would be a switch of perspective. It would be a surprise. But first of all, I kind of get a feeling, if get the feeling like you Cancer in December, after you leave this thing, it won't be something maybe exactly planned. It might be like something spontaneous, especially with those 2 cards, like something just suddenly stopping and it's not going anywhere further, you know. So it might be a very like surprise for you even that you left this person or thing, or it might be a surprise for you that this thing kind of left you or this person, you know. Either way, after all you'll be left with are kind of like memories of that, you know, and you'll be left kind of thinking about this, you know. So yep, December will be mostly for you about switching your perspective and kind of reflecting on those things, on this thing that happened, you know. I kind of get like a lot of you will be really in your headspace, like thinking about this and overthinking, you know, which is not good, okay? Like it's good to think about stuff, reflect on them, but anxiety and all that, not really. Let's get one more actually. What is December about for Cancer? And you have the Empress. Okay. Which is like creating, you know. Even when like I kind of feel like some of you already knew that it has to end, you know. You just kind of had the awareness, you know. You were aware that that's why wisdom, okay? You were aware that this thing is not working and it has to end, and it will definitely not last either way. So you either leave now or later, it doesn't matter. So you can leave now either way. You are just aware that some things are ending, you know. And I feel like you are kind of like ready to create something new and different, you know. But the most what I'm getting is kind of you standing in your power somehow, even if it's only for a moment, because I see like some of you might really like later on overthink it, you know, and overthink your decision, you know. But it will be kind of like a moment of taking care of yourself. Yeah, I think that's the correct word, correct description of it, you know. Like you taking care of yourself because you realize that this is not good for you, okay? This is not good for you. Like, it's just not going anywhere. It might not be even about leaving, but you just like think about this. There will be just like this decision to make, okay? Like, there's something that is not going anywhere, but it might be just something that is keeping you from going away, you know? And I think like this decision will kind of make you crazy, okay? But there's this tower moment coming either way, you know? If you leave or no, like there's something in yourself that will just break, okay? Like, it will be something toxic that you just have to leave, okay? You just like completely in yourself collapse, okay? And you will just not be able to move on further. I feel like you won't be able to move on without leaving this person or this connection with this situation, whatever, okay? Like, you have this tower moment either in physical world or in yourself, and I feel like those of you who will not leave this will kind of go crazy, and those who will leave will kind of have this kind of relief, you know? But what is important is you take a kind of taking care of yourself, you know? Knowing what is good for you, you know? Being able to deal with this loss and move on, because this was not good for you. I see you like, you know, not being able to leave this thing, even if you don't want to put effort in anymore. You've just like completely closed off about this loss, especially. Energy is very messed up though. It's either way, you leaving someone or something leaving you, or you not being able to leave something. Either way, mentally, it will be really like a collapse for you. Like this big realization, like this overthinking, this anxiety, this kind of having to make this decision and switch the perspective, okay? Like, it will be a surprise for you, but this realization will come to you like in your head, and it will just like boom, hey, whoa. But I kind of get a feeling you'll be maybe not able to leave this connection and situation because you'll be still kind of I'd say this, what was the word, sentimental about this, okay? You'll be still having this, if for example it's the relationship, you'll be still kind of having those memories with this person, and that is what will be keeping you with that person, okay? But that's not the way to go, okay? Don't hold on to people only because you have a history with them. It might not be about people, but that's what I'm mostly getting. It might be a situation just, okay? But yeah, I kind of get like you'll be holding on to this thing and you'll be kind of scared of leaving it because of this you'll be sentimental about this, you know? That's the only thing, okay? But if you won't do this, either way, you'll collapse in yourself and this will hit you either way. Outside or inside. And it will be like killing you, okay? It will be like your headspace will be really unhealthy, I get the feeling, okay? You'll be maybe even scared of losing your life or this, I don't know what it is, but you're scared of losing something. And this realization really will hit you, but you'll be at the edge. So some of you might leave, some of you don't. Either way, it will be a big collapse. Big change, big switch of perspective, but it's either way your decision if you will believe it or not. Okay. So let me get you some message, advice from universe, from angels, from spirit guides, whatever it is. We have romance, so it might be, as I said, that's about some romantic relationship that you have with someone, which might be toxic. It doesn't have to be romance. It might be something like just strong connection. It might be friendship, but either way, get something like toxic, you know? Something that you just cannot leave for some reason. Something that is making you crazy. Okay. Be assertive, you're ready, and not the right moment. Okay. So that's a lot. Okay, so what I'm getting is be assertive and you're ready. And it might be about leaving this connection, okay? Like being assertive to yourself. As I said, it doesn't have to be connection. It might be just a situation. But yeah, I kind of get feeling like you are ready, and romance and not the right moment is telling me like obviously that this is not the moment for that, okay? Even if you expected it to work, even if you expected like those big stuff out of this, I kind of think it's toxic and it's just not the right moment to think about this, okay? Like your time will come either way. It doesn't have to be about that. It doesn't have to be romantic. It might be like any toxic connection you have with someone or something, you know. Either way. That's all I have for you, Cancer. So if there is anything, let me know in the comments down below. You can leave a like, you can subscribe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a great month. So take care. Bye bye.